Yes, of course I can become an athlete. At least I think so. There's a ton of things that I could do with my free time at this point in my life, and let's be honest, it's not much, but I decided to focus on sprinting, and I want to be really good at it. And the question that I ask myself, and you probably are asking yourself as well, why? Why should I do that when the opportunity cost of that decision can be so big? I will answer that and other questions throughout this journey. My name is Douglas, I'm 35 years old, I'm the new athlete, and I'm super excited to invite you to be part of this journey with me. All right, here's the deal. I'm 35 years old and I normally tend to think about all of the choices that I didn't do, the things that I didn't get to do back then because of those choices. And I try to imagine how life would have been if things went differently. Now, I wouldn't change anything about the choices I made because I just, I love my life. And I love the people around me, and certainly they would have been different people in different situations if my choices were different. But this process helps me look back to those decisions and try to understand why, the motivations behind my choices, and what were the sacrifices I had to take to be able to pursue those choices back then. One of those passions of mine that I kind of had to neglect to a certain extent is sports. Now, I've always done sports, and I've done a lot of it, but I've never really applied myself to perform at top level. The thing is, for people in their 30s, it's really hard to look at top level athletes in the Olympics and imagine yourself performing at the same level as they are performing. Come on, those guys, they are in their 20s, sometimes younger than that. How can you compete with it? You just cannot, let's be honest. But one thing that happened a few months ago that was really a turning point to me in my thinking was when I saw a competition, and in that competition, older men in their 40s and 50s were sprinting just like young men. I looked at myself and I was like, I want to do that too. I want to be able to perform at that level. And to me, those guys are all world-class athletes. They are not only world-class athletes, but they are also a source of inspiration for me, so I can pursue my dream of becoming a world-class athlete. Now, those are really big words. Even when I say that, I kind of don't believe it, but this is part of the journey. I can only express my gratitude to be able to share this passion with you and to share this journey, which will be filled with pain, emotions, and sometimes negative emotions, but I want to go through it, and I want to go through it with you. It is a privilege. If you want to know more about my journey, subscribe below to the channel. I hope to see you soon.